All right, guys. So wait, this document is what we call the prompt tracker. So the prompt tracker is a document that contains our tracking of all the question prompts that came out in the actual IELTS exam. So today is December 20. We guys, it's 5 days before Christmas. Did you realize that? Have you
No,
already
sir.
gift wrapped? You haven't gift wrapped your gift to me yet? Aw, come on. Come
Once we
on,
pass
people.
the once we pass the
Aw,
IELTS exam, sir.
no, you give the gift first and then you will pass. So earlier, this one came out. Many people think that mobile should be banned in public places. To what extent do you agree or disagree? That one, guys, came out in July 10th. So we'll move it up there. There. It's a recycled question, guys. And then also today, the advantages provided by English as a global language will continue to outweigh the disadvantages. So I'm gonna try to write this essay using my memory of what we read from ChatGPT. It's just my memory, guys. Mona, are you ready? This might come out in your speaking introduction. Mona, Mona.
Yes, sir. I will. I'm watching, sir.
Okay, there. Let's use for Dana. There. So, introduction. I will first come up with a hook statement, guys, all about language. Hook statement. Mm, in this contemporary time of global cooperation, as marked by globalization, the importance of language as a means of communication cannot be underestimated. That's the hook statement, guys. And then I'm now going into the paraphrase. The paraphrase is, I will just rephrase this one, guys. Marker, guys. All that said, English has always enjoyed prominence in the international arena as the acknowledged lingua franca. There. Used in international diplomacy, in science and technology, in literature, and in the in academia. Their academia. That's now the advantages, right, guys? I just rephrased that advantages, and then I'm now going to this part, guys. This part will continue to outweigh the disadvantage. So I'm still in my intro, guys. This is still the uh, paraphrase or the background statement. Notwithstanding, many assert that this phenomenon poses disadvantages to the world. Here. So that's it, guys. And then I will now go into this one. There. This is now what we call the forecast statement. And this writer will aim to investigate the relevant arguments pertaining to the controversy and will attempt to resolve any dilemmas posed by such. Do you follow, guys? This is the hook statement. That's the hook. Are you enjoying this? Are you? Are you? This is the paraphrase. Are you enjoying it, Mark? Do you like it?
Yes,
Chini,
sir.
That's the paraphrase, guys. Paraphrasing this one. And then this one is the forecast statement. There. So we are now proceeding to the first body paragraph, which is now the advantage. There. So English today, how lucky we are we can speak English, guys, is the most studied language in the world with more non-native speakers than native ones. There are more non-native speakers like us. We are non-native speakers of English. All right. Um, this popularity emanates from the realization that good English ability results in wider opportunities locally or globally, hence opening many doors for economic liberation. Oh, liberation. Okay. Aside from this, I'm already in my second article. Um, English has become the tool that unites countries around the world as they engage in various uh, fora, uh, fora, whether in the United Nations or in any international gathering, to bridge people from various nations with various tongues there. And lastly, mm, owing to the fact that science and technology is continually being driven by wealthy, wealthy English-speaking countries. Anybody wishing to partake of the rapid advancement in technology will first need to acquire a an authoritative skill in English in order to navigate the various realms in technology that all utilize the language, such as in programming, in in research, in uh, in and in various advancements in technology. All right, guys, those are the advantages. Oh, wait, I will come up with a mini summary. Clearly, mm, having proficiency in the language enables uh, any person to mm, position something like position to position themselves competitively in the world today vis-a-vis those who do not speak the language at all. Okay, guys. I like my essay so far, so good. The words are just flowing in my head, guys. Must be because it's morning. Must be because my mind is still not tired. Let's now go into the disadvantage. So, I love using notwithstanding, guys, when I go into the crossover. Notwithstanding, it cannot be denied that various uh, drawbacks exist. Particularly, the onslaught of English has resulted in many of the world's languages in danger of extinction. Realizing that the younger generation would naturally have a propensity to favor English over their heritage language there. Okay, then what's the other one? Likewise, mm, the ubiquity. Oh, the words are just flowing in my head, guys. Of English has resulted in a form of linguistic, uh, linguistic. There's this word, linguistic prejudice, wherein those unable to operate in the language face unintended discrimination and, by extension, isolation from partaking of the world's opportunities. So those are the two disadvantages, guys. All right. So you have a plus and a minus. Okay. So clearly we have a dilemma. This is now the classic dilemma. A positive and then negative. There. And so I cannot conclude yet, guys, because the dilemma still exists. So we need to address these two disadvantages. So third body paragraph. Or you may choose to just continue it here, guys. If you just want two body paragraphs, that's also acceptable. So you can place the nevertheless there, the nevertheless. But I would rather have a third body paragraph there. Diki, this is the prompt. Ma'am
Okay.
Diki and the others who just came in.
Yes.
Just
Yes, sir.
and then uh
So parang ano siya, sir, yung having
mhm.
one global language yung ano niya,
Yes,
yung
yes, yes.
proposition niya.
Yeah. Actually, we discussed this when we were talking about Sandara Park, right, guys? Maybe if I have time, guys. Oh, I forgot the time myself, but I'm sure I will get the 40 minutes. Maybe we should inject like Sandara Park somewhere here, guys, the advantages. So then we will say that the reason Sandara Park has become such a phenomenon is because we can actually speak English. Right, guys? Nevertheless, these drawbacks can be mitigated. Our favorite word, guys, with corresponding um, with with the in corresponding interim action, particularly as regards linguistic extinction. Governments around the world can inject funding in order to ensure the preservation of linguistic uh, heritage and history, such as in the active promotion of local languages in schools and in reminding the younger generation of their patriotic duty to uphold the legacy of their elders. And then, so that's done, guys. This one is resolved. Do you follow? Am I making sense, people? That's done. Am I making sense? Do you understand? Is there a question? Mark, do you understand? Jane, do you
Yes, sir.
understand? And then let's now proceed to the linguistic prejudice curve. Meanwhile, as regards to the danger of isolating non-English speaking people, government can likewise promote linguistic bilingualism in order to uh, in linguistic bilingualism, hitting two birds with a stone, comma, by actively promoting English language education together with um, a deliberate study of the native tongue, as is being applied now in many educational curricula. Problem solved, guys. We're now going to conclude. It's time to go home. There, it's time to have a good coffee in Starbucks. It's time to eat some gipsal and splurge. Easy peasy. Our conclusion is now here. There. So the conclusion is the easy part, guys. You just summarize everything. Henceforth, um, looking into the line of argumentation just completed, we can see that both pros and cons exist in the active propagation of English as a global language in the world today. It's just a summary, guys. Nonetheless, as as extrapolated above, mm, there are ways and means to address the negative implications, to easily address the negative implications, as is currently being done in many of the world's countries, in order to preserve the status quo there. The active dissemination of English language education to optimize opportunities for people in the world, while at the same time valuing and cherishing their unique local language endowments there. In doing so, we can predict that we will soon have an entire generation of globally equipped citizens able to functionally converse in any of the relevant languages that surround their life. Shoot pa! There! Ma'am Daiki, do you know that word shoot? Pasend po
Nagmumura kayo,
ako.
Seth.
That's just a term of endearment. Sige na nga, let's remove the shoot ha. Here. Okay, it's a term of endearment. Okay. Mura siya, pero hindi naman siya masama pakinggan. Alright. So, we will save this document, guys. And then I will be sending it to people in the Philippines. And then, I think I'm gonna score a band 9 with that essay, guys. Oh, I think I wanna take the IELTS. I wanna take it again, guys. Can you pay for my IELTS, please? Come on, I wanna take it again. Live writing, and then let's put up a folder under 2023. December of 2023, fourth quarter. There. So, and then 2023 fourth quarter, and then we will label this document as English dominant. And then that's what we call the B3 style. B3. There. Save. Save. And then guys, if I had more time, then I'm really gonna make this a long essay. I'm gonna inject some examples, like Manny Pacquiao. And then how many words did that take me? But it's already 579 words, is that correct? What's happening? Come on, man. Guys, there are too many words already. So I think I'm just gonna leave the venue. Ma'am, is it okay if I leave already? Because, I'm sure I passed the writing test with flying colors already. So there's no point in waiting. Ah! All right. And then May 24, some people believe that we should invent a new language for international communication. Oh my God. That was in the... So guys, you can use the same arguments, depending English. You can use the very same argument for May 24, 2020. So any questions, guys? Can we stop the recording? Can we? Can we? What you think? No more questions? There. So we'll take a screenshot, guys, so that we can save the documents. And then there. And I will stop the recording. Stopping the recording.